All over the world. My name is Izine, and I want to dedicate this song to my able director, Mazi for his love, his kindness, his faithfulness towards we the Biafrans. I say may Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless, protect him, and guide him from the eyes of our foes. I also want to appreciate my family, the great family writers. They have been wonderful through their articles. I say, may Chukwu Kabiama continue to give them more intellect to write more. Thank you all.
When he spoke, the world trembles. What he said is truth indeed. Heels and chance to set me free. Heels and pants to dry my tears. We Biafrans are grateful for the red love showed on us. I thank you for Kabiama for sending the sun. I know
A great evening once again, all the way from Hello Motherland, South Africa. We are reaching you live from Johannesburg. We are here to propagate the gospel of redemption, the gospel of truth. Our leader, Egade, onye si na Egade, ya ga kpọgbu onwe ya. Ya maba na moto, tren igbukwa ya. Onye si na Egade, ya in fact obilie ka o tete ụra ka o kulie ume pụkwa ya n'ime. You are a great man indeed. You are a great man indeed. You are doing everything possible to make sure that we go back home. But before we go further, before we come to the things of the day, we say, Ekekerewa, thank you for everything that you are doing in our life. Thank you for all the health, all the whole life, the air that we breathe, this food that we eat, everything that you have rendered to us. May your name be praised. We cannot be able to do without you. We cannot be able to go anywhere without you. We say may your name be seen. We say may your name be praised. In the mighty name of Yahweh Messiah, we pray. We say, he say, all right. Once again, this is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland, South Africa. We're still reaching you live from Johannesburg. We are here to say the way it is. We are here to be able to allow our people to exercise their own feeling, to exercise their own thought, to say to the world things that are going on in that contraction called Nigeria. I still remain your humble servant, Mazi, Chidera, Oduogele. Come from Makanite. Makanite means in Bend, in Omaha Provost. Serving you here in Hello Motherland, South Africa. Once again, we say, Ekekerewa, keep strengthening our great leader, strengthening our deputy, strengthening every principal officer, the good ones that are working assiduously to make sure that we restore our holy land. Not the people that is in our midst to try to bring things that we are doing down. We know that enemy will be in our side, inside of us. We know if it can happen in the midst of 12 disciples, not in IPOB, it will not happen. But at the run end, we are going to overcome every single human being that call himself, that choose to sabotage what we are doing, that choose to bring obstacle in everything that we are doing. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama, may the innocent blood that have died, sake of our freedom, show them where they will rest. Not in this quest, because a lot of people has paid ultimate price. If you stand against the freedom of our people, if you stand against the restoration of our land, our own identity, if you stand for us to not go back home, when I say to go back home, to go back to the promised land, not to die in this dungeon called evil forest, the cage they have caged our people, because we need to go back home. We need to go back home. That's why our leader sacrificed everything. You know, when he was talking last night, when he was saying something last night, I share tears. You know, maybe you don't understand. He told you that the most important thing that he loves so much, they have took it away from him. They have took it away from him. You can imagine the pain. But at the end, he's still standing firm. He's still fighting for you and me. He's still making everything possible so that we will go back home. Why can't you at least sacrifice? Sacrifice your truthfulness. Sacrifice your energy. Sacrifice your finance. Sacrifice your loyalty in everything that we are doing, so that we can be able to go back home, so that we can reach the promised land, so that you will not die in a Red Sea like those that die at the run of the people of Israelite. When they are going home, they want to choose a star that they would see. That is what we are seeing in our midst. People that think that, Mazi Nandikali is not, but when he wasn't there, what were you doing? Do you do anything? Have you done anything? You never done anything. If it's not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadi Kewa, by now maybe you will not go back home. As somebody that stay in diaspora, by now you'll be stacking in overseas because Mieti Allah, the Fulani jihadis, taking your own portion of land now, your own portion of house. Maybe that kitchen room you think that you have, that thing you call bungalow, by now they're supposed to own it. And nobody will say anything. Those you call governor cannot say anything. What happened in Oka? What happening in around the whole contraction called zoo? You see what the Jubri, the imposter is telling you. He's opening his mouth saying, when the Mieti Allah kill you, please embrace them, please try to accommodate them. You see how they are busy. Shame unto you, you that call yourself a Nigeria. You're supposed to be a fool. In fact, I don't know what to qualify you that call yourself a Nigeria. That is why our leader has done it again. Yes, he has done it again. And people... Sorry about that. And people has respect him to mourn our own. Our leader has stood up to make sure that he take what belongs to us, to sacrifice the most important thing in his life. Who can do this for you? You know, you compare him with Jesus because he sacrificed himself, sacrificed everything. He don't even care about Mary and Martha and all those. Our leader is simply the same. He said only the identity of indigenous people of Biafra is something that is important to me. Only when my people go back to their home, that is what can make me happy. Even when he talk about the royalty yesterday, you know, so many people will say, I want to... He didn't even care about those things. What he cared most, your own freedom and my own freedom, your own unborn generation freedom and my own unborn generation. Why are you busy doing what you are doing to try to betray the quest of our freedom, to try to sabotage or to try to bring things down? If you can have a wonderful man like that, you're supposed to be thanking Chukwokikabiam. You're supposed to be thanking Elohim. Say, I don't know that I can be able to see such a thing in my life. I don't know that there is somebody like this in these present days. Because if it's not, even those we call elder in the land, they have turned their tongues against the truth. That's why all of us are busy scattering all over. I remember when we are young, if you go out to bring something, even if it's money, your own parents will ask you a question. How do you make this? But now, people have turned their tongues and embrace evil as a truth. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if he wanted to be a trillionaire or if he wanted to be in dollar, in pounds, he's supposed to do it when he was in Kojo prison. Then his mother still alive and his parents still alive. But he choose, sake of him, you and me, to do everything possible to make sure that we go back home. We must salute him. We must respect him. We must respect everyone that have choose. Our deputy, Mazi from Okabatete, when the pressure was too much, he did not deviate. He stood up, standing firm. Although the side talk that are coming against him, he stood up. He still stand on the word of my own father. He stand on that word. I say me asim jidenya until the mapota o jidea jishie ke upon ikuku nile kuruni okuteya. My deputy Jiden Kiji, we are going ahead. Nobody can stop us. Nobody can stop us. That is why you must choose to serve. That is why you must choose to respect. That is why you must choose to honor who you're supposed to honor. That is why we must do what we call freedom fight. You know, sometimes when I look to inside people that say that they are doing freedom fight, they don't understand what the meaning of freedom fighter. That's why Mieti Allah are busy killing many people back home. Because they know what you call command and control. When a leader told them go to Enugu and kill people, they went straight and do it. How many of you can do it? But you call yourself a freedom fighter. Give us command, give us command, give us this, give us that. You don't understand it. You will kill the Iroko tree, you will bring it down. Ordinary, simple instruction, chain of command. You break it. You want to, that is why my leaders, everybody want to be a leader. Everybody want to be. Why Oji? He said it, he repeated it in his last broadcast. That's why people cannot know where we are going. That's why you choose people move forward before you know it. They end up looking for something they call money. Paper deceive them. Money should not deceive you in this hollow platform. If you love money, go and join the zoo. When we are killing, we kill all of you. But in this hollow platform, what we want is our identity, not paper. We don't see it as a money. We see it as paper. Paper cannot deviate us. That's why our leader, Hamadike One, went to Kuju prison, Oturu Golota. Went to Afaruku Ibeku when they tried to assassinate him, Oturu Golota. We must go back home. We have to go back home. Remember what you call chain of command. Respect is a reciprocal. Whether you like it or not, I must say it. That is why you become a fool. You know what makes our people, what makes me to hate our people, some people, sometime. When they go to this Daddy GO church, whenever they tell them, they bend down and use all the whole tongues. And you see how they become a fool. Okay, ordinary simple instruction. Ordinary thing that we're supposed to do to make sure that we come out from this mess that Britain brought to us. You forget what you're supposed to do. Use your mindset. Use your brain in a proper way. Because Biafra must come. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, Biafra is here to stay. Ipob Mberahe. In case you think if it's George Onibe, he said that some people they want to sell a t-shirt, they want to sell a cap, they want to sell this. In Atandozo itina, but you get a tea kwanunkegi. Ndozo tieti inasi mere munka onwe kwa nke ina-eme. Criminals around, but we must continue. This is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland, South Africa. We must respect who we're supposed to respect. We must stand firm to make sure that we restore the thing that have took a lot of people's life. If you don't have anything in your heart, remember there's the people that died in Afaruku Ibeku. Remember the mother of our own leader, or Hamadike One of Biafra. Remember those that have died in Headbridge. Those that could not be able to go back home. So many of them, after the burial, they see what happened to them. You don't have rumors. All these things is going on. What about if it's your own child? What about if it's your own brother? It's happening. You come and talk nonsense? Let all of us know what is called freedom fighter. That is what we are going. We are going to restore our holy land of Biafra. We are here to restore our land. Nothing more, nothing less. That is what makes our leader to do whatever he's doing. To make sure that we go back home. To make sure that he takes what belongs to us. That's why the zoo, they don't want to see him. Because he stands on the truth. Sake of you and me. Sake, he wants us to have a quality education. Sake, he wants us to be free as a human being. Sake, he wants us to have a hospital in our own doorstep. Because he loves us to go a proper school and have a quality education. Have a good road. That's why, do you think that my leader don't love things? Or do you think that to move around freely, he doesn't like it? Because of you and me, he restricts so many things that he's supposed to do in life. You don't have mind to think about that. So many people are in hide and seek back home. So many people cannot go back home. So many people cannot go Christmas. Many of you go. So many people cannot go and do what they're supposed to do back home. Sake of your own freedom and my own freedom and my own unborn generation and your own unborn generation. But you can go. But the only thing you can do is to cause a countermotion. We must remove your hand on that evil way. Let us fight what is fighting us. Let us take what belongs to us. Biafra land is what we want. You don't understand? Biafra is what we want. Biafra is what we want. If the flav we will have as a governor busy doing their own, he want to bring something to distract. Our land of Biafra don't want evil people. Odi onye mehe, odi onye mehe, odi onye mehe nwere udo. Odi ho saboto, odi ho saboto, odi ho saboto, nwere udo. Whenever you soil your hand to be a saboteur, you know that you have killed yourself. Maybe you don't know that people are seeing you. Maybe people are not seeing you, but Chukwu Okike is seeing you. And our ancestors, the people that die sake of this quest, sake of our own freedom, they are seeing you. They are our ancestors. Or do you think that they are sleeping? They are not sleeping. They are doing their own. When you stand, you say things are not working for you. Sake of what you cause yourself. We must go back home. We have to go back home because Biafra is what we need. Biafra is what we want. Our identity is at stake and we are here to take it back. And we are going back home. Whether the Jubri, whether Abakiari, whether all of them do whatever they want to do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter and they cannot be able to move us. You know, there's something that I passed through online today. They say that what my leader said, remember, they do what they call online voting regarding about, I don't know how they do, I just come across it. They say that they're doing online voting concerning who is ruling the contraction, Damebo Donjo. But my leader told them, almost 78% voted online that the person that ruling is Abakiari. But when my leader told you, you people didn't believe it. I come across it online. The zoo voting online. 78% say that Abakiari is the one. When we told you that Buhari is dead, you don't understand. If Buhari is alive, how come Abakiari is controlling the whole over 200 million people and doing whatever he like to do? Bringing Mieti Allah, bringing Fulani, giving them gun and bullet to kill you. You are there distracting what we are doing. You are there to try to bring obstacle. While our people suffer, while our people will pass through pain, the innocent people that went to burial, the jihadist people, They went ahead and torment them, flog them with machete, do everything. Because they are what? What did they do wrong? Only to go to burial. You are in a place that you can drink milkshake. Maybe you want McDonald's, you go and eat McDonald's. You want chicken licky, you go and eat chicken licky. You forgot that there's a people that are passing through thick and thin to make sure that everything went well. That's why my leader said, I love that word. He said that if you, when it's going to happen, you don't create anything called security for us. We are going to have one security that covers Biafra land. Biafra land is one people. There's nothing called south, southeast. You that are going to do, what are you protecting? You just want to, you see how you are full. You become a Yoruba people, when they do Amateki, they complete, they involve everybody. And they protect everyone. With the Amateki, useless. Call yourself a governor. Nderarasi kenda wosa. Nderarasi kenda wosa. You are going there to say, hey, we are going to create a security. We are going to Onya osabiko bi anya ike. Onya osabiko bi anya yume. Onya osabiko bi anya nyera kan ike. Ndara. When Amateki is doing it, did they call anybody? They went ahead and do. Because they are criminal, they cannot protect you. Let me tell you, they are the one that are using your blood to collect money from Asorok. That's why they cannot do anything. I love that word. My leader is saying, when we are ready, in a few weeks' time, we are going to have a protest. And we are going to do it in a proper way, starting from boundary, border. In case if you didn't hear it, border. They are going to stand resolute to take what belongs to us. Nobody can remove us from Biafra land. Even if you like, be in our midst, you join them. The Biafra is here to stay. When we are going to crush, we crush including you. This is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland, South Africa. We're still reaching you live from Johannesburg. I would love to announce our line. The line to call still remain the same, +2761 2156 429. I repeat again, +2761 2156 429. Or you can call us on WhatsApp, +27611696375. I repeat again, +27611696375. Our Skype lines still remain the same, Motherland. I repeat again, Motherland. And our lines are open. You can be able to call us and bring your own contribution. In case if you've been calling us, call us now and bring your own contribution. Our lines are open. This is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland. If you call us, we will answer your call. If you call us, we will answer. I have to check if everything is okay. Skype is up and running. Everything is up and running. Call us and bring your own contribution.
Biafra is our only home. It is our only home. From the rising of the sun to the going of the same, we must fight till the end to restore our motherland. Oh, Biafra is our only home. Only hope, Biafra. We must always strive to do what we ought to do to restore Biafra back, hope of our children. Oh, Biafra is our only home, is our only hope, Biafra.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm hearing you. Good evening, sir. My name is Aslan. My name is Aslan Okafor. I'm coming from October. I want to thank you for this struggle of the Biafra.
Hello. Yeah, this is Obeche Daniel calling from Seychelles Island. I really thank Chukwu Okike for the great work he has been doing for us. At least for the burial now, we can see that everybody now.
I wonder. All right. We are all over. We are all over. She said island. Oh my goodness. Biafrans are all over. Let me go to the next caller on WhatsApp. Next caller on WhatsApp. Can I hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my beloved brother Mazi Chidera. Yes, good evening. Yes, good evening to you over there in South Africa, my beloved brother. Yes, and my name. Yes, thank you. My name is Akbarawa Itorefion. Akbarawa Itorefion is from Afaransa. Afaransa is in Ibionibom, and Ibionibom is an Akwa Ibom province. Mazi Chidera, we thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama for the lifespan of our mother and our father, and for giving us a son, which is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for him to lead this noble family, to lead this group, this great group of people, and to lead our family, Ipob. Through this his son, that we have gotten Biafra, and our leader has made us to become one family, and for we to become one brother, in which we used to be before the white men invaded our land. Our brother Nnamdi Kanu, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has made us to understand that we are all one people, that we are not a separate people.
Mazi, will I say, before white man came to our land to learn what you call democracy?
Yes. We were already practicing what we call democracy in our land. Even a white man even confessed it through their own mouths, that even our mothers have their own independence in our own land. So they came to confuse us and to put enmity in between our brothers and our sisters. Now we started from then, after the Civil War 1967 to 1970, we started then for we to hate ourselves, to call ourselves different names and numerous names. Today I am very proud of myself to be in the midst of my Igbo-speaking Biafra brother. And my Igbo-speaking Biafran brother also is very, very proud to be in the midst of Akwa Ibom-speaking Biafran brother, which is his own brother also. Before Mazi Chidera, we used to call ourselves different funny kinds of name. You know, our people will call our Igbo-speaking Biafrans will call with the Akwa Ibom, will call with the Akwa Ibom-speaking Biafra, they will call us Mongobrono. We also in the other way around, will call them Monunege, or we call them Utafam, you know. We call ourselves different kinds of funny names. We hate each other, you know. Not that all those names is for we to put each other's down, you know, to call our brother different. So sometimes now, you know, when we get to know ourselves now, it's a kind of something that at times when I sit with my Biafran, Igbo-speaking Biafran brothers, we just reflect on all those things. We start laughing at it, that it was an ignorance that make us not for we to understand our brother, because so many things that they call in Igbo language, that's how we call in Akwa Ibom language. Yes, it's not a history, my beloved brother. So, Mazi Chidera, I just want to move on what is going on in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is gone as a nation. It's just a shamble of itself. It's a shamble of itself. Nigeria is being left with, you know, in every oppressed system, Mazi Chidera, in every oppressed system, it decays from within. Nigeria is decaying from within. And there is nothing anybody born of a woman can do about it, because when it starts from within, it will decay from within. And come to think of it also, we the Biafrans also are putting more pressure on the already collapsing the Zoo Republic. So how long will it last? So it's just a shamble of itself. They are just holding on, trying to patch. When you patch until a point that you get to patch the patch, so what is left of you to patch again? So Nigeria is patching the patch as it stands now. And there's nothing. Your house is being cracked and you're busy patching the house. You patch. The best option for you to do is for you to collapse that building down. That area that is cracking, you went to the foundation and you start it all over. That's when you get the structure strong. But if you continue to patch from the surface, you cannot get it. So that's what the zoo is doing. They are patching the patch and it can no longer hold. So Mazi Chidera, I just want to bring it to the world notice also, and to our people, to the Efulefus that thought that is the zoo politics that will help them. That is, these our politicians, these our slave and errand boys that is being answering to the Sokoto Caliphate, that they are the people that are going to help them in Biafra land. Let me tell them that it will not help. But look at it now. They said that Rep ordered 400 cars. Rep orders 400 cars, 400 Toyota Camry cars, 2020 models. That Rep orders 400 Toyota cars, 2020 model. And why they order these cars? They say that the car that Nigeria are doing that is not up to standard, that they cannot use made in Nigeria car that is not up to standard, that they went outside to order a car that is not even out yet, 2020 model Toyota Camry. That honestly. Mazi Chidera, it is terrible, because if our people were able enough from 1967 to 70 for them to produce what we call Red Devil 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5, and they can produce submarine, and they can produce Obunigwe that we used to fight the Nigerian Civil War. And when the rest of that scientists, after they conquered our people with the help of the British, because they did not win the war, the Zoo did not win the war, it was the British that helped them. After they won the war, it was out of enviness and jealousy. Okay. No victory, no vanquish. No, the war continues. The war is unabated and they cannot stop Mazi. The war is unabated and the war will not end. So after the 1967, those great scientists, the like of Mbadifu, that designed Ojukwu bunker, that is still standing the test of time till today. That house is still, if you enter that bunker till today, is as if they just made it today. And there's no place that you can see any crack in that bunker. And they use the period of 90 days for them to fix that place, which is just 3 months, and they build it day and night. And if these scientists can able to do such thing in the thick of war, to use their brain when they will not even have the conducive environment for them to produce all this kind of thing, how much more till today? After the war, they scattered all those scientists because of greed, enviness, and jealousy. They don't want to integrate them into the Zoo Republic called Nigeria Scientist School. Yeah. Okay. You see, that that is it, man. Yeah, that is it, my beloved brother. So today, this set of people, because of that greed, jealousy, and envy, they did not integrate our people, those great minds, those scientists, and most of them are on extinction as it stands, and we are losing all those great men today. And today they are saying that the local made car that our brother Innocent also is still producing here in Biafra land, that is not good enough for them to use, and they are going ahead of 400 2020 that is not even existent, that they want to bring it into the Zoo Republic called Nigeria, and it is red, so that it will suit their comfort. And who are the people that are creating this menace of Boko Haram, terrorists, and Fulani herdsmen? They want to buy bulletproof camera that they will use, so that if they should fire them with rocket or anything, that they will not die. So, meaning that the rest of the people in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria, you are dead in advance already, because you don't have anything that will protect you. So these guys know that they are creating monster in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria, and they are looking on a way for them to protect themselves. And people are still saying that we are one Nigeria. Let us vote this set of people for them to still remain. Now it is you that say that you should patronize your local product, patronize your rice. This rice that when you put one teaspoon of rice in your teeth, you crack sand. And they say, okay, patronize them, but they are eating foreign rice in their houses. Go to the house of all the senators and governors. It is foreign rice that they are eating. Jubril is eating foreign rice. Abakari is eating foreign rice in his house. He's not eating this local rice. Now look at the car. They want to go outside and import. And people are saying that they are having government. I say, our leader said that if you see any Nigerian person call himself a Nigerian, that it is better if they keep them side by side with baboon or monkey. It is better for you to deal with the monkey or with the baboon and allow Nigerian person, because they are not right-thinking human beings. They are not human beings. So look at what is going on, and they are still supporting. And also, Mazi, Chidera, I only have 3 headlines here. It's from them, the Zoo Republic. It is not we. It is not with the IPOB that wrote this for the world to hear. Now, another one is this. Presidency. Jubril is blaming Libya on the state of insurgency in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. Is blaming Libya. Presidency is blaming Libya, that they are the cause of insurgency in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. And now is saying that his service chief are not to be blamed, that the serving chief, people like Brutai, are not the cause of the insurgency in Nigeria.
Hold on, Mazi, before you go further.
Yes.
Who opened the border for Fulani to come in?
I am coming to that, my beloved brother. You know.
I want to ask the question.
Okay.
Answer me.
But that's the problem that we are facing here. Is it me that opened the border? Okay. That's what I'm saying. Is it me or Mazi Chidera that opened the border?
Now you open the border. Why you come carry matter where you start?
Mazi Chidera, this. See me, person go.
Who talk? The same person.
Person go drink paracetamol.
The person where you blame me.
He dey see person go.
Okay, talk. Make I talk. I beg.
Person they go drink paracetamol for another person headache. See me see wahala. Man there for your own house. They go blame him for Libya.
And the person go.
Honestly speaking, this thing is laughable. Honestly, that it is Libya.
And the same man that is blaming Libya, the same man that is blaming Libya. I don't know if you remember what happened. Is it Castina? Yeah, I think Castina. Where he come from? The killing that happened that side. He told them to embrace Fulani jihad. They're your brother. They're your people. The same person can't they blame.
Hello, brother.
The same
person
can't they blame another people. I beg me una see the way I do see. Mazi,
hello, can you hear me, Mazi? Okay. So, okay. All right. So the problem is this, Mazi Chidera. If this man call himself Jubril, says that the border has been blocked, that he has blocked the border. So from where that Libya flew into Nigeria to be the problem of the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. And mind you also, Mazi Chidera, the world should listen to our voice, because I don't see the reason why American government is still supporting this hopeless set of people, and is still giving them aid, giving them money for them to keep people the more. Now, you say that you have opened your border. for all your African brothers to come into the Zoo Republic free of charge, without paying any visa, without doing without doing that is it. Okay. Without doing any green card, that they should troop into the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. And now you are still blaming Libya that they are the cause of the insurgency. But you are the one that asked them to come freely without paying any visa to come to your country. Can you see what is happening, the impunity that is going on in our land? And Mazi Chidera, the most annoying part of it is this, that the US government is still giving this set of people aid. Now, these are the people. Now, the US government is still giving this set of people, and they have given them suspension for them not to enter the United States of America. Now, look at what happened here. Now, these people are coming because America has given some African country ban for them not to come to their country. Now, they have said that they should not come. Now, these same people will come to Nigeria, the Zoo Republic, through their own brother, their Islamic Brotherhood, their Fulani brothers, because these people have the access. So much wealth is here in the Zoo Republic called Nigeria, because the wealth is coming from our land, and the Fulanis have the access for them to extract this wealth, unlike what happened in the Central African Republic, which is CAR. Now, when this thing happened in CAR, the Fulanis has access to the resources of CAR, and they use this to terrorize the Central African Republic and to send terrorists to all the Sub-Sahara African region. Now, it is the same thing that is happening in the Zoo Republic. Fulani people have taken over the Zoo Republic, Nigeria, and they have taken over the wealth of the country, and they are using this wealth to track their brothers from different countries for them to come into the Zoo Republic. And from that, the Zoo Republic that they are tracking the people for them to come, it's from there that they are using the money to give to their brothers, and for their brothers to go to other African countries and to go to European countries and to cause mayhem and terrorists in every other African country. And American government is still aiding them and is still giving them money for them to still carry out this heinous crime that they are doing against humanity. Instead of American government to support what we the Biafrans are doing, stop giving these people aid. You have banned them for them not to come to your country, but they have the access to the Zoo Republic economy, to the Zoo Republic wealth, and they are taking it, and they are using it to sponsor their brother to go to Libya, to go to Chad, to go to Benin Republic, to go to other European countries, and they are causing terrorists and they are bombing other European countries because they have the access to the zoo wealth, to the Nigerian wealth, the Fulanis, and the power is so much in their hand. And this terrorist Mazi Chidera will not abet, because these people has everything that they need, and they are using it to bomb every other African country and every other European country, because there are so much wealth here in the Zoo Republic. Because their brother will come in here in the Zoo Republic. Because I will give American government one assignment. Let them trace most of the people that comes to America. That's from the Zoo Republic that comes to America. Then let them trace their future. Let them trace them to their community. Let them trace them to their own village. And they will find out that most of these people that comes from Nigeria to America, they are not indigenous of this Nigeria called the Zoo Republic. They come from other African countries. But because their brother Fulani here wants them to go out there and bomb the rest of the world, because so much wealth is here in the Zoo Republic, and they are getting it. So please, I am begging, not that I'm crying, but I'm begging for the American government to look into this menace and stop giving these people wealth, because they don't mean wealth for any Western world over there. They should stop them and to nip this at the bud, because there's no way that good things can ever come out of the Zoo Republic any longer. And Mazi Chidera, let me just, the last but not the least, let me just touch this last one. They say that over 100 people in Maiduguri sleep in the street of Maiduguri because of the fear of insurgency. Now, people are not sleeping in their house any longer. They are sleeping on the streets. Over 100 people at Maiduguri, they are sleeping on the streets because of the fear of insurgency. And this set of people that people are still giving them money to fight insurgency. Which insurgency are they fighting? Or you're giving them more money so that they will give their Boko Haram brothers for them to buy more weapons.
Where is the army?
Which
army?
Which army?
All the whole army is in Biafra land. All the whole army is in Biafra land. Doing something, extracting money, kidnapping our people, selling their kidney. But there's a war, there's an insurgency in Maiduguri, in northern part of the damnable contraction called zoological. Because if you don't understand what I mean by contraction called zoological, Nigeria is Nigeria I'm talking about. Go ahead, Mazi.
Mazi, should I kill myself? Should I shout, scream on top of my voice for American government to understand that there is no hope in this republic called Nigeria? Over 100 people in Maiduguri are sleeping on the street because of the fear of insurgency. This is the Zoo News, so not IPOB News. We are not the one that wrote this, so it's from them. Over 100 people are sleeping on the street because of fear of insurgency. And you're still giving these people's money. When people are running away from their house, they are sleeping on the street. Then you're still giving money. To fight who? To aid these people the more, to buy more AK-47 for Fulanis, to kill people the more. And that's the only thing that they know how to do. That's why we, the Biafrans, are crying that we need our nation. We want out of these people. We want out of these Janjaweed people. We want out of this criminal, this hopeless and useless cause-smelling, smell people. That they are not Christians like us. They are uncircumcised Philistines. Their cause is affecting us as a people. We want out. How can you drive people away from their houses? Now they are crying. Now Middle Belt are crying that they are deep in that they know they wouldn't have sent back Jubril to go back to the office the second time. Our leader was telling them far back then, 2015, that this man is coming to kill you people, that there is nothing. Now the governor of Maiduguri is saying that he's going to speak anywhere from now. Let him talk. What are they going to say that our leader have not told them? That this man is coming to kill them. Now all of them are bearing the consequences of their deeds, which they think that it will affect with the Biafrans unknown to them, that they will be the worst hits. They are the one that are holding us hostage. They are the one that are taking all the government. They are the one that are taking all the money since the inception of this country from 1960 till date. They are the people that are still ruling, but they are the poorest of them all. They are still the wretched among all. God is punishing them because of what they are doing to we the Biafrans, and it will continue giving them that punishment until the day that they will set with the children of light for we to go. That's when the Pharaoh of Egypt will have peace of mind, which is the Zoo Republic called Nigeria. Mazi, Chidera, let me stop here so that others also can come in because I'm hungry. Shalom to you, my beloved brother, and shalom to Biafrans all over the world.
Very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. We are not relenting. We are not retreating. Neither we are surrender in the quest of our freedom. Nobody can stop us. We are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. Let me go to the next caller on WhatsApp. Next caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Mazi, Chidera. Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, wonderful man. Chidera, Odego. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This remain your humble brother, Mazi Ekuruke, calling from Iguacha province. I must appreciate Chukwu Okike Abiama, who all the glory, honor, and adoration must always remain, must be always ascribed to. For the wonderful thing he have done so far for us. The protection, the life he has saved, the wisdom he gave, and understanding. You know what killed Solomon? What he lacked was understanding. He received the wisdom from God, but he did not have the understanding. But in our leader's own, God gave him both wisdom and understanding. Know the implication of anything, the end result. That's why he remained God. And Mazi the Canon, the prophet he have sent on this earth to open the eyes of the whole world. Like my brother from Akwa Ibom that just spoke now. Why I don't want to say anything further to the United States of America. Why I'm just holding my peace for now until that June 2020. After the June 2020, let me see what will happen. If then when I will know what I will say to them. Heaven will lose even unto them if they don't do the necessary thing. It's not something heaven will lose unto them. I'm talking with United States. If they don't, I'm just giving. God is just giving them benefit of that. China, They are vanting. Everybody is hiding now in their houses in China. You come and using the indigenous people. You were enslaved by the British. Instead of you to say, this thing I suffered, my people, my children will not suffer the same thing. You want your brothers from other countries to be under slave with you. You are impoverishing the whole Africa. Coming to Biafra land, rendering it. I want to, what I'm observing and what I want to let our people know is that they have known the truth. The zoo, they have known the truth that there is no government. There is how they are. That is the honest truth. As we talk now, there is no. Everybody is a sort of. They are now trying to gather group, colleagues, gather clique to be surviving. Even in the so-called Christendom, you know what we have been preaching now. Our war is not carnal, it's spiritual. But they are collecting all the military and all the police everywhere to guide them. And it's spiritual. The poor and the military, mother police. What are now anointed warrior, speaking in tongues and water, and the card, and the logo. My brother, anointing oil, you use it, deceiving the whole people, deceiving. The church has failed. I want to even restate what our deputy leader said. Was it the day before yesterday? After saying God will use him after talking, maybe people, there's nothing. The scholars church has failed. This is the church of the last days, where Paul has said in Romans, they leave the godliness and pushing wealth and the prosperity. Even leaving the source where they come from, the name of Chukwu Kikabiama, and be blaspheming the name of God, calling every sort of name. And by calling, not referring him by his name, evil befalling the whole world, befalling the church everywhere. What I want to encourage our people, as I was saying, there is no government. And they are doing a survival of the fittest. Everybody, anyone you can hold hand to protect you, security. The National Security Advisor have already restated what our leader have said. Major General Babagana Mongano, he have said it. Even he's questioning the other army chiefs not to be receiving instruction from Abakiare, the Abakiare, not to be receiving. Okay. 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 Oh God. Right. Come out. Nobody want to come out to investigate. Correct. If it's a country, if it's a nation, you will say that the people will rise up. We say, oh, now we want to investigate this. The president, come and prove yourself. You stop, subject yourself to DNA. So, my people, what we are talking about is no longer, it has reached to the extent that because if this thing is left in the people, the zombies in the country, everybody, they have hit the people into stupor that everybody is moping now. If nothing, if we do not say leave us, if we do not do, and we are waiting for these people, nothing will happen, my people. So whatever. Okay, thank you very much. So please, I'm encouraging every one of us. Let us rise up. All the indigenous people, let us rise up and demand to know who is in the Aso Rock, who is holding the indigenous people hostage and committing atrocities and committing terrorism against the indigenous people. Let everybody rise up, all the indigenous people. God bless Biafra. In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I declared.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. If we keep analyzing this contraction called zoological, you can every day we talk on Radio Biafra, we keep exposing this dungeon, this cemetery, the biggest cemetery ever you can imagine. Number one imposter in their land is blaming Libya, and online they are busy saying Abba Kyari is the one that controlling the zoo. Their own. In fact, these people don't know anything. That's why well, I will play that clip again. Let me go to the Mazi. Can you go ahead? Thank you for holding.
Yeah, thank you, my beloved brother Oduogele, and my fellow comrade. Good evening from here. This is your beloved brother, your comrade in the struggle, Mazi. Okay, foreign Osi Nwa from Akadachi, Ekroneke. Calling from Warsaw, Poland. I am from Omaka. Omaka is in Ndaba. Ndaba is in the province of Biafra land. Mazi, I want to bring our reporter online, live and direct. Now, Mazi Asamba, to give us the situation report, Buruburu in Biafra land. Hello, Mazi Asamba, you agree with from here?
Yeah, live and direct from Biafra land, sir.
Okay, my brother, you're on to Mazi Chidera Oduogele, Radio Biafra, South Africa. Please.
Oduogele Motherland, I greet you. May Chukwu Okama bless and strengthen you for the wonderful work you are doing for our Biafran brothers and sisters. Today, I want to start from the event that has taken place so far. It is all about the burial of our father and our mother. It was successful. There is no doubt about the success. It is 110% successful. But we want to prove to the zoo that we know all their games, we know all their desire, but we want to let them know that we are 7 steps ahead of them. And that is what we are doing today.
Before you go further, yes, I saw NTA in that large crowd. Do you saw did they televise it? Because I've been
sir, they have. Yeah, they have our clips. We there are so many of them that came in. African Broadcasting Service.
No, I mean the NTA show that the Biafra is due to go. Did they tell the world?
Yes, of course. They are there live and direct. I walk hand in hand with them.
I know they are there. I mean, in their own television, national television, did they make it as a news to tell the world there's a people that due to go in that their dungeon called Nigeria?
Okay, what I will do is to monitor the report that is coming from their channel, maybe online from that yesterday to today, definitely. And not only that, they returned today because there is a press release from the palace. NTA was there also. So I believe that
Mazi, you are not getting me. You see, if it's a Prince Charles, do something in London, the same day, you will hear it all over Nigeria. I hope you understand what I mean.
I do understand you, sir.
Go ahead. It seems that what I'm asking you, nobody hear it in NTA. They did not show the crowd.
Yes, because what I felt to do is to get the reporter from which channel that he's coming from, and that could have helped me to ask some of our brothers to monitor whatever that comes from their channel.
NTA is NTA. NTA is NTA. It's their national concussion broadcaster, whatever they call it. If it's something that happened, you know why I asked this question? Because I've been checking it. I wanted to see, like something happened here in Johannesburg. There's a channel called ETV. If they're here, you will see it live. I mean, live. You will hear it live. But you go ahead.
Mazi, this is a developed country, not we are talking to zoo. These people are zoo, and moreover, he's giving a report. Let's hear.
Go ahead.
I don't think what.
Tony, go on. I think the some will just come in. There are some independent producers who work under NTA that love to come in. Probably they'll use it to package their own personal program, run it on their airtime. I think that is one thing. But if it's national television that came to that place, that definitely during their news recap, they will definitely mention it. But what we noticed that yesterday there was paper review where the police said that they never adopt any of our member, and the army also claimed that they never touched anyone. But if you look at the report that we're putting on since that yesterday to today, you find out that they adopted our people and they denied it. So by the time we now tell them that we know exactly their game, they begin to confess from one direction to another. And I just want to let you know that the media are on ground to make sure that everyone that they adopted, they will release them. Even as I'm talking to you now, they are still on it. And I thank God that our legal team will move into action to see that most of the people that they are looking from different states and different zones will be released at least by tomorrow. I want to assure you that, because about 15 was released on the following day, and the remaining 5 also have been discovered. There is a land that came up now. One of the drivers that took people has been discovered where they dumped him in the police station. So I want to let them know that they are liars, because this contraction is full of lies. Lai Mohammed is the chief liar, and also it's an infection that definitely will contaminate everybody that works with the zoo. Because once the infection of lie affects one, definitely all you do is to lie. So this is the issue. The police now came up and said, okay, the army, we went to interrogate the army. The army said they took them and they dropped them in Umuahia State CID. And then we went there and found out that some of our brothers were held. And they denied it yesterday, but today now, because of the intelligent media that are on ground, we'll be able to uncover all their lies. That is one thing. So we believe that every one of them definitely will be out latest by tomorrow. Now, moving down to Owerri, you'll find out that the Supreme Court joined the case. And if you look at the social media, you find that there are Janjaweed protesters around Owerri City protesting for what they don't even know. This is one thing that you see. They are paid. We know that they are paid, because no Imolite will come out to protest. It's impossible. These ones are the ones that they gather from different local government and pay them to come and protest. Protest for what?
Yeah, Mazi Tony has something like to help you. This is exactly what Ekweremada did when we gave him IPOB treatment in Germany. He went home and organized some flavors. It's exactly what is replicating. That's
exactly that is what's going on in Imo State now.
Yeah, who's a team think that will help you, will not help you. We own that land. At the end of the day, we team Benanke. Go on, my beloved.
That is it. That is it. So if you look at the number of protestants, you'll find that they are very scanty. That is to tell you that the voice of the Imolites is not among them. The Imolites cannot do such a stupid protest. The day we protested, the day the Imolites came out to protest, the whole place was crowded. But today, if you look at the number, there are very few that is protesting. Probably one local government workers, they just gave them 100,000 naira. They came out to the street and start protesting. That is what we notice in Imo State today. But we know that if the court will justify proper, definitely they will return the mandate to the owner, which we know that is going to be possible, and hope that is going to be possible. Now, coming to Omambala today, in fact, since 2 weeks now, the Ihala has been under siege. And one thing about this thing is that we keep asking this question. All these surveillance cameras mounted by Willie Obiano, the governor of Anambra, is in Anambra, we have not really understand what they meant and what is the intention of installing this CCD camera. Most of the places they put this camera, you find out that the evil that is happening is in increase. It is increasing by number. Ehala, as a case study, for past 2 weeks now, there have been about 3 assassinations that has taken place in Ehala. And before that assassination, we know that our brother Benjamin Madugugu has been under, police threat. Around 2 a.m., you see police carry their van, hop around his residence. By the time they blow alarm, they will just disappear. At times, they will come in disguise, park very far from his compound and use their mufti, the trek and patrol. So we raise this alarm to tell the world that we do not understand what the Nigerian police is doing in his compound. But lo and behold, this camera was stationed in the heart of Ihala. That place, they stationed the camera is the heart of Ihala. But I tell you, the same place, there is a plaza. The owner of that plaza was assassinated. The owner of the plaza was assassinated. So the question is this: what is the meaning of this surveillance camera, and what do they want to achieve? Are they using it to monitor individuals and to assassinate them? Because I believe that if that camera is for good, definitely they will fish out the corporate, those who are doing this, playing this game. Within 2 weeks, 3 prominent businessmen in Ihal has been assassinated. The same place they planted this camera. What a shame. What a disgrace to the Nigerian police. This is what we are seeing. Now, 2 weeks before the burial, we had accounts in Bayelsa. In every 30 minutes, if you start outside, you see over 400 Fulanis coming into Bayelsa. And my media representative in Bayelsa called me and said, this is exactly what is happening. I said, I want to see the pictures or the footage. He sent me pictures of an inflow of Fulani herdsmen in Bayelsa. And I asked him, is it because of the election? He said, nobody knows. But you see what is playing out in Bayelsa. To the point that yesterday, the army there just, who knows what they are doing, and they wanted to raise a community.
No, Tony, they've raised it already. After 30 minutes, they continue reporting. They raised it. No, Tony, let me take your mind back. You see, before the burial of our monarch and the queen, you see, Madbugo house have been under siege, and they have been patrolling there, and we will continue to put the word at alert, because what is happening at here like could happen any other place. So that camera, I think they are using that camera to monitor their enemies, those who want to kill.
Among them, yes.
Yeah, because if you find that the billionaire that was killed in Anambra about 1 month ago, you see, within a couple of days, the culprits were apprehended. So that is to tell you what is going on there. Mazi, go on. I just want to remind you about this so that let our people...
Important. Very important. Reference to know about this. So we want to ask Anambarians, we need to be vigilant. We do not understand the purpose of this camera that is sighted in most of the places here in Anambra State. If you go to a club, you'll find one. Go to Newi, you'll find one. Go to Oka, you'll find one. Go to Onitsha, you'll find one. Go to Ihala, you'll find one. These are the major areas they mounted this camera. And I tell you, hoodlums are taking over the streets. There is so much hunger in the land, and people can do anything. But Bayelsa is where our concentration should go to. These people can easily raise building. In the night, when people are gone to sleep, the next thing you hear again, nada, fire. It was just like the case I reported here in Newi today. The electronics market there, I think it was on 6th of this February, around 2 a.m., fire. That one burned to ashes. And look at what is trending today. Ifan Yoba went to that place and told them that he's going to rebuild the plaza and compensate them to go back to their business. But today now, we don't know who brought army and police to chase everybody out, even to stop the work that Ifan Yoba is doing there, because of power tussle. Because of power tussle. And these ones that the government of the day has not visited that market to ask them, I am sorry for what happened to you people. How do I come in to help these poor ones? We have a family there who lost over 4 million naira goods packed in his shop, not the one that he put in his counter. He has a shop there and has a packing shop there. And that man is rolling up and down now. It has nothing. He has to move his family back to the village.
Yeah, Mazi, Tony, do you have a governor there? We don't have any governor.
We don't have any governor. This has happened for past 2 weeks now. He has not come to that site. It was only Ifan Yoba that went there and met with them and said, you people will go back to business. Let me see what I can do. And he told them, I'm giving 2 weeks to rebuild that place. Now he's working on that place. And today now, the governor and those his cabas now came and asked everybody to leave that place. We don't understand the kind of rulership they are offering to people around. And that has made so many of them, like our director used to say, they flew so everywhere. And then Sokwa is almost every day, all the place. So this is what we're going through here.
Yeah, Mazi Tony, you could remember the one Okowa is crying now, and they see what is happening in Bayelsa. And that Bayelsa, like we were
rulership they are offering to people around, and that has made Delta. Yeah, Delta.
All of them
I don't know if you have seen the footage on social media.
Yeah, we have.
Are running for their lives, sir. I'm telling you the truth. They are running. People now forget about their homes, their properties, only to save their life.
Yeah,
did you see the number of children? The number of children that were running.
Mazi Tony, see one thing, the army is doing the damage, and as all they burn the house, there are people occupy immediately within few hours or within 30 minutes. Just like what is happening at Bayelsa. Can you dwell little on that Bayelsa issue? Because we're interested. Of course, Onyendu said it yesterday that we have to show concentration in Kogi, and that's our area. I think is in my phone now. So. Let people know what is happening there. Put the word on the alert that whatever that is happening is the army that is doing the damage. That's what they said it openly. We have the information.
Yes, of course, sir.
Yes, that's why they said we are ready for them.
The armies are the Fulani that is on uniform, exhibiting the job that they are paid to do. These ones are mercenaries.
Yes.
Because if you see the inflow, okay, look at what if you look, there's a video that is online. They intercepted 400 Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, heading to Abia State. I now asked, my first question is this. Okay. 405. Now I asked the question, sir. Yes, that vehicle that brought them all the way from the north within this area. Yes, of course. So now let's look at it this way. Yes, let's look at it this way. Somebody paid for those buses. If you are taking a bus from Onitsha to Oka as hire, you pay 25,000 naira for a day job. Now tell me how much that will be paid from north to Abia State. And those 35 buses were paid to do that job. That is to say that there are so much money. Millions are sunk into this thing to make sure that these people Islamize this country, whether they like it or not. And you can see 35 buses were paid from all the way from north to Abia State to execute this project of killing innocent Biafrans in Abia State. It's only people that stopped that inflow.
No,
this
Tony,
what is happening.
Tony, before then, 1 month ago, according to report, such movement had taken place. And when we start talking to our people, they feel inadvertent. They pretend as if they're not seeing what is happening within and around the environment. They are pretending as if they're not seeing it. They are really pretending. Our people are because they don't want to come up. Such movement are taking place. Who knows where they are? In Imo, in anywhere. That is why they are bragging. That is why they are bragging. That they are bragging. By 27, they will start bombing our church, doing that. And another development, they went into a church in Kaduna, a Catholic church, and removed these sisters who are what they call a gabe. I don't know. I don't go to church. Those cloths, where are they taking it?
Sisters.
Yes, you can stay in the church tomorrow or in the market. You see somebody wearing something coming in, you think he's a sister. He's a suicide bomber. Our people really have to wake up now and fortify their security everywhere, both in the church, both in the market. Yola. So go on.
We are calling on Biafrans, brothers and sisters, wherever you are. Be your brother's keeper. Watch your brother's back. Because what we are saying now, that if you look at what is trending within this area, you'll find that they are everywhere. They are everywhere. More especially, Imo State is their launching ground.
It's the bridge.
Yes,
they want to
Imo State is their launching ground. There are so many things going on in Imo State that we cannot discover now until they start, causing trouble. When they start their havoc, you know that every machinery they need to execute this thing has been dropped in Imo State. Imo Light, please, open your eyes. Whatever that Hope Uzodema is doing now, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. For him to come up and accept the offer that is given to him by Supreme by the court prove to you that the deal has been done. We have to be very, very careful. Something is happening. Something is happening. Sir, I want to let you know that I will be getting a correspondent by tomorrow morning because of the latest developments. Bayelsa media head will be giving me a correspondent based on what is going on in Bayelsa this evening. By the time we are certain that is truth, we will come on air and tell Biafrans in Bayelsa to be very, very careful with what is going on in Bayelsa.
Okay, that would be great. Anthony, continue to monitor Madubugo area because I think that was why he couldn't go to that area. He's under siege. Please, your cameras, all of you should, on your committee on the area, as usual. I trust all of you. So, Mazi Chidera, I think I have to leave you here. I still remain okay foreign. My brother. Tony, we are in. Tomorrow we continue. Good night.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. Hello, Motherland, South Africa. We are reaching you live from Johannesburg. We are here to make sure that we propagate the gospel of redemption. We say it the way it is. When we are talking, when we are saying these things, so many people don't understand it. But we are making it clear to you. As I was asking, if something that happened in Afarukuibe could happen in London, all the whole media, even CNN, even Al Jazeera, all of them will be talking about what a royal burial, what a glamour burial, what. But now, because it's indigenous people of Biafra, they cannot speak, they cannot say, they cannot talk because their hand is involved, because they are the one that caused the atrocity, they are the one that killed, involved in the death of our leader and our leader, mother and father death. That is why they cannot be able to go out there and say, there is a people that do to go out of this mess, call contraction, call Nigeria, call baboons and monkey place. We are no longer going to be with them, and we are not going to be with them. We are going back home. We are going back home. We are going back home. The same imposter is busy talking nonsense there, but he's the one that opened the border. They are involved in everything. They know what is going on, but they know how to play a game against the humanity. But you busy listening to the nonsense they are talking. I know Channel News will carry it. Mr. Buhari says, what I'm saying, what is your own take in that thing that Mr. Buhari says? Dara, lekwana nketekbara chasku nunile. Let's go to the caller online. Caller online, 2 minutes for you. Then because there's no time. Caller online.
Mazi, good evening.
Great evening. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I heard you. My name is Remain Chika from Oduogele and Nakambata town, but I'm calling you from the Republic of Chelsea. Mazi, it's not easy. You can say about people and give you more strength. And all the principal officers of our media and Hamadika, one of Biafra land. The other man who is attending the president of the time is that it's not easy. They can say about people and give him more power and more knowledge to continue. And Mazi, you see, our people, when we are doing